taking too long. Really? That's crap, that is. Oh, fuck that shit. I'm ashamed of you. Ashamed. Hi, by the way. Hope everybody's okay. I'm trying to find music. Others will appear. I'm alright. Genuinely, yeah. You know, if I somehow or another got millions of views, I'd probably quit YouTube. I would be well too anxious. I'd be well too overwhelmed. That'd be far too much for me. Hi, Anasita, how you doing? Antonia, hello. And hi, Goff, how you doing? Hope you're all good. Haven't got any major plans. First of all, other than apologise for the other night. Shit happened and whatnot, so I had to call it short. I'm sorry about that. Hi, Gregory, how you doing? And then I felt shit this week, to be honest. So, but I'm here now. So, hello. Hi, Simon. Hi, Delilos. I hope everybody's good. Well, I know some people are fed up with it and all this, that and the other, but I ain't going to give up because I think he's a fucking cunt, yeah? So I just like to remind everybody what a cunt he is. So, even though that's got the red line on it, like I have watched it, I didn't watch it properly. So I'm not necessarily going to go through it all, but we'll listen to some of that and then we'll look at that because it looks like it might be funner. I realise that when I'm saying this and that, you can't see where I'm pointing, so you have no idea what I'm talking about, but there we go. Hi, Kelly, how you doing, love?
Hey, guys. MSG retired here. Well, it's been a few days. Got a day off. I was going to go out and ride the Harley today, but we got crappy weather. So I figured I would address the email correspondence I've had with Private Kaiser, as well as some clarifications. This deals with his VA stuff, and I'm going to get into that toward the end of the video. I'm going to make this a premiere at noontime, so you guys will have something to watch at lunchtime.
Yeah, but you'd possibly die happy, though, Goff, so it wouldn't be that bad.
I do want to talk a little bit about the email correspondence. I mean, he's always crying about, oh, if somebody's got questions about my military service, they need to reach out to me, and I'll provide blah, 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 before they make, YouTube videos. Well, yeah, that's not the way this works, because you don't do it, so why should we? So that being said,
the thing is, though, with that being said, sorry to interrupt, but people have done that and he has ignored them or he's been sarcastic to them and whatnot. I mean, people did that before anybody made any videos about him. So
let's talk a little bit about his email response. And I only got the one. He never responded to my second email, which I didn't expect him to because he's a coward. So this is the entire email thread, and I will scroll down so we can look at the first email I sent out. We'll talk a little bit about that. So I sent out the email and told him who I was, that I do stolen valor investigations, claims made in military service that was embellished, blah, blah, blah. I talk about, that kind of crap all right in here. And then we get down a little bit and I just highlight some of the tall tales he talked about, like the RPG to the grill. And an RPG is a rocket-propelled grenade. It does not have a super large charge in it. Depending on the type of warhead they put on it, whether it has a penetrator or whatever for armor piercing, it doesn't have the kinetic energy and explosive energy required that's going to stop a Humvee at 70 miles an hour. And the only way an up-armored Humvee, either a 104 or a 151, is going to go 70 miles an hour is if you drop it out of the fucking back of an airplane. Only way it's going to go 70 miles an hour. The 151s were a little bit better because they had the turbo diesels in them, but the original 104s, when they upfitted them with armor, total slug. If you could get 50 out of it, you were doing good. So I talked about that. He didn't apply for a Purple Heart. I mentioned that. A Purple Heart's not something you apply for. That paperwork is generated when you end up at the cache the combat hospital to be treated for your injuries or wounds, which don't know what happened to everybody else in this Humvee. I didn't really dig that deep. I didn't want to know if he starts claiming everybody else was killed.
They're never mentioned. As far as I know, they're never mentioned. He doesn't talk, there's that clip that I showed the other day when he's going on about my brothers and sisters and all this, that, and they're talking about people that he served with and whatnot, even though he didn't serve. What about his brothers and sisters that were in that vehicle with him? What happened to them then? No mention. Doesn't talk about them.
But me and blah, blah, blah. That would just infuriate me even more. And then we talked about...
I bought a skirt from Asda a few weeks ago, so, all hope is not lost. Unless it is, and it's totally lost for us, pal. We're just really, really fucking lucky that we're both married, maybe. I don't know.
So that basically gave me enough to kind of dig a little bit deeper. I did the DOD database dump. Yeah, he had the 2 terms of service, one in 98, one in 2005. ATARS got kicked out on a medical the first time around after 1 month and 5 days. Second time around, he was on active duty for 11 months, 16 days. However, during the basic training portion of it is when he was medically either recycled or whatever. So he spent 11 months and 16 days on active duty, most likely for treatment for whatever injury, illness, or whatever manifested while he was in basic training. He talked, I saw where he talked a little bit about, well, they gave me some medication that gave me a seizure disorder. Mm-hmm. You don't get a seizure disorder from medication. You either have a seizure disorder or you don't.
Sorry, but this is Michael Kaiser, though, the fraudster wanker. He's very special, which means he probably did. What's up?
Oh, looks like she's sleeping in it.
Is she going to sleep in it? Behave, though. Yeah. I don't know. It's up to you. I ain't bothered. As long as she's quiet as shit.
Medications can either induce a seizure or trigger a seizure. So... makes me scratch my head as
I told her the other day that she could, as long as she starts sleeping in her own room, and she didn't, did she? That's why I wouldn't let her, but she did sleep last night, so yeah, it's fine. I bet she still comes into you, about fucking 4 a.m. Do not blame you.
His whole medical background, first time around, second time around. He also needed a waiver in order to join the National Guard. And when I was speaking with the clerk...
Not his car's real, by the way. I've seen it in Butlin, so...
At the National Guard, she was unsure why he was even allowed to join the National Guard, requiring a medical waiver to get in. So during that time frame, 2005, everybody was trying to get as many recruitments as they could. It was hard to get them. We were in active combat in 2 different theaters, one in Iraq, one in Afghanistan, along with all the other missions that the military has to cover. So, yeah, recruiters trying to make mission. I'm not saying they're used car salesmen, but they're used car salesmen. And please don't take offense, recruiters. You guys have got the toughest job in the military. So I don't want to piss anybody off and do that. But hats off to all the recruiters that do a good job. But if you can get somebody a waiver and get them in, hey, that's a tick in the box, and that's one more to help you meet mission. So that's what I highlighted. And he actually responded kind of quickly. With all due respect, sir. Well, first off, any respect coming from you is ingenuine. It's kind of like tits on a bull, worthless. Don't even bother. Sir, nothing like putting a master sergeant in meltdown mode than to call him sir. I don't know, maybe he didn't make it long enough in basic training to realize you don't call senior non-commissioned officers sir unless you want to be doing push-ups until they're tired of watching. And that's it. So anyway.
Does it mean then that he shouldn't call him sir, he should call him Master Sergeant? With all due respect, Master Sergeant, blah, 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 blah. Is that what it means?
Let that go. And that's just the first 5 words. Perhaps if you'd contacted me before making videos about me. All right, why? Why should I? You've put it all out there on YouTube. You've made all these claims on YouTube, public forum. You've blasted it out there. Why would I need to contact you? I would have been more than happy to provide you documentation. So you've got documentation that says you served from 2000 to 2008. You did 3 tours in Iraq, Afghanistan. You've got documentation that shows that? I don't think so. Not according to the U.S. Army or the National Guard or the Army Reserve. So
So no.
Why the fuck would you give me documentation when you don't have any such documentation? The only thing you've got that I don't have and I'm trying to get is that DD-214 you received when you left Fort Leonard Wood that you did not go back to the National Guard to out-process. They don't have copies of it either. But while you're awaiting the rest of it, which I got half of it back already, and that was on his 1998, and all that did was confirm the copy of the DD-214 I already had. If you truly feel I've stolen valor, well, it is stolen valor. You may not meet the definition by federal or state law, which I kind of think you do. We'll have to see how that plays out. But it's still stolen valor when you embellish a career beyond anything that you may have done in basic training. And all the bullshit that you've thrown out there, staff sergeant, multiple tours, 2000 to 2008, medical board, no. Or haven't been deserving of my percentage. I believe that's correct. So herein lies the thing. If someone is injured or...
Hi Sally, hi Leanne, how you doing? Hi Delete Laws again, how you doing? Apparently some are only used with commissioned officers, not non-commissioned.
some other medical condition during basic training, and they receive a medical release or discharge, they are eligible to apply for VA benefits and a disability. That's what he did. By all senses, he would not be considered a veteran if it wasn't for that fact. So the VA ID card, yeah, it's probably real. The 40% he keeps claiming, he's probably getting that. Will we ever know what the reasoning is behind his medical drop? Probably not. HIPAA. Those laws are very stringent about releasing people's medical information, which it should be. Feel free to report me to the VA and the Inspector General's office, Sergeant. I don't know why the fuck he put Sergeant in there. By the way,
Master
Private,
Sergeant.
It's Master Sergeant.
Yeah,
get it right.
You fucking tell him.
I thank you for your service, sir. You don't need to thank me because I didn't serve for you, you lying piece of shit. Thank you, MK.
And that was it.
FW is more like it. Fraud at Wrangler or
Fraudster.
fuckwad is what I call them. FW. Anyway.
Why did I never thought of that. Shit. That's so much easier to say and type as well than fraudster wanker. I hereby declare that his new name is not fraudster wanker, it is fuckwad. Thanks to Master Sergeant. So that's it. Fuckwad. So anytime you see that in the title, that's who we're going to be talking about.
I wanted to just go over the email side of it.
Shit, though, I'm not really supposed to put fuck in the title. So I just stick to putting FW in the title. But you'll know who I'm talking about, and I'll call him fuckwad.
Let me take this off, and then you guys can look at my lovely mug. So, yeah, the VA side of it. If someone attends or attempts basic training and is medically released with an injury or some other reason, they can, in fact, apply for a VA disability. Now, he said it was 2011.
Fuckwad could work, it really could. Or fuckwad. Fook.
So the VA was super backlogged. I mean, it was taking years for people to get their disabilities. I saw 3-4 years easy. 6 years.
I am interested in what he's got to say, yeah, but I don't want to thingy on it too long. I'm hoping that the other video that's by Tats, I'm hoping that's funny. It sounds like it's going to be funny. Sally, I did say hi to you, didn't I? Sorry, my memory's shot lately.
That's a stretch. 5 years, it's still a stretch. He may not have applied for it immediately upon being released. Now, the 11 months, 16 days he spent in the military, I don't know what week of basic training he was dropped for medical, went to sick call, whatever. He did say they gave him medication that gave him a seizure, which probably put him in med hold. He would be treated by active duty military for whatever injury or illness had manifested while he was in basic training. Not unusual for somebody to be there for 6, 7, 8 months on med hold while they try and treat this. And because he received some type of disability on his discharge from active duty, the National Guard gave him a disability severance pay of, it was only 4 digits. So it wasn't a lot of money. And it was low 4 digits. So he got that. And then of course, he wasn't available to sign his NGB discharge, his NGB 22 form, because he never went back to the National Guard after he was released from Fort Leonard Wood. for whatever reason. Maybe he was ashamed to, but and they mailed it to him, so he should have a copy of it. Private Kaiser, if you don't have a copy of your NGB22, let me know. Send me another email with your mailing address, and I'll be happy to email you one.
That's nice.
You might find that interesting with your uncharacterized discharge. And I'm sure that's probably what's on his DD-214 as well as being uncharacterized.
Yeah, I like dick flu. I don't ever use it though, because it's not what I think of. I use dickweed. I do use that. Well, I used to anyway. I used to use it quite a lot. And then I sat there one day, I was talking to my husband and said, what do you picture when you hear dickweed, right? Is it like basically literally a weed just growing out the end of that? Yeah, so, hi, Madge, how you doing, mate?
Because I'm sure they started processing that once he was medically dropped from basic, and then they kept him on as they treated him for whatever happened. And they could have given him an honorable. I don't know. But that wouldn't have made a difference to the VA, uncharacterized or whatever. He still would have been eligible for those benefits. So there you go. Just wanted to do some clarification, some updates.
And we appreciate it. Or at least I do. I'm sure everybody does. You're cool. And he is so cool. I like him. Right, and let's have a look what this is. Oh, cool. Dick Waffle's good.
Tell us a little bit about your military story.
I don't like that when Americans say that, you know. I find it quite annoying. There you go, my first whinge about Americans. And I'm only joking, yeah, because it's done in a joke way. But when I say, oh my God, I'm flipping dying, it's like flipping 35 degrees here or something like that. Degrees Celsius, obviously, because the real temperature that makes sense, which 100, boiling, 0, freezing. Tell me that don't make such simple sense. But all the people in the chat are like, oh, what's that in freedom units? Piss off with your freedom units. Our Celsius centigrade way of temperature is completely accurate, and so is everything, obviously.
It would be a 308, but instead of 51 millimeter overall length, it'd be 39. So it's like a...
Exactly, Tony, exactly. They fucking cheated, won a war, and obviously, again, I'm only joking, but yeah.
It's a truncated 308 round. But yeah, I have shrapnel in my back. I've had 9 surgeries. Every one of them are free.
Right, in the chat, that Stream Elements bot keeps coming up again saying it's running. So is Is the stream working okay, or does it keep fucking up? Because if it keeps fucking up, let me know, please. I haven't been able to tell because I've got it on this other phone, but that's purely just to see the chat. So Celsius, yeah, that's the right one to use. All this Fahrenheit rubbish, it's just silly.
Service related. But yeah, mine was Fort Leonard Wood, lovingly called Fort Lost in the Woods, because it's slap dab in the middle of the Mark Twain National Forest. And yeah, the weather there sucks. It's like Iraq in the freaking summertime, and it's like the damn Tora Bora Mountains in the wintertime.
Shut up, man. Fucking idiot. It does, doesn't it? That's what it seems to be, but it's never liked it that much before. So Fahrenheit is a mess, exactly. Like I say, 100 degrees boiling, 0 degrees freezing. You cannot get simpler than that. Well, that was fun. I liked it. It was cool. Oh, shit. I didn't like it though, wait there. Yeah, I did. Cool. Happy days. Give me a second. Oh, dear. Right, I looked on Chili's channel to see what the dick's up to lately. I looked at this. I haven't downloaded it. I haven't changed his voice. But I'll have a few minutes look at this, and then we'll go back to Vintage Chili, because Vintage Chili is still hilarious. Right, who broke him?
That
What?
I get asked. Hi, everyone. Sometimes I get asked,
okay
what can you really do?
for her
No.
firm. And then after I watched it, I realized she was talking about some specific case law that every one of you should know. Every one of you should know the specific case law in this case right here.
Sometimes I get asked.
So that's Delete Law's clip. Somebody showed me a picture of him once, but I forgot where it was. Wonderful. This looks like it's going to be boring already.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Sometimes I get asked,
Okay.
what can you really do
Let's,
to help me
can
with
you hear me,
my
Colin?
DUI case? This is Christina Williams with Just Criminal Law.
And this is David
Colin,
Ryan,
can you hear
legal
me?
storytelling specialist. All right, so tell us, what can you do to help?
Well,
I thought it said Kevin as well at first.
we just had a
Can we kill
case
this?
last week where we
Can you hear me,
had
Colin?
Yep, go ahead.
Okie dokie. I'm going to go live. Are we live now?
Yep.
Okay, well then get the hell out of here. Thank you. I appreciate you starting that live, Colin. I can't
Wow, that was nice of him, wasn't it?
see anything through my microphone here, so let me just get on here like this. Alrighty. Alrighty. Everybody, welcome to another rendition, or should I say, walk down the road of tyranny right here on Delete Laws. That is my main man right there, Colin. He's running that DLZ clips. Thank you so much, Hookman, for ordering another couple trifolds, man. And then there's a couple shout outs I want to give to some different people. I super appreciate you guys' support as we go down this road. And as you know, I personally will never ever stop. This is what I'm meant to do with my life. This is why I was born. This is exactly what I'm supposed to do. So I can tell you this for a fact.
You know what, yeah? I ain't even going to hold that against him. I've decided that this is what I'm meant to do. I'm meant to just go online, drink whiskey, and take the piss out of people. That's it. That's what I'm here to do. That's what I'm meant to do. That's what I was born to do. That's it.
We don't stop. How's the sound? Make sure you guys give me a 5x5. Let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Give me a 5x5 if everybody would, please. Thank you so much, Ed, for the super chat. I appreciate it. God bless you, sir. Thank you. The like button. Hit the like button if you would, just real fast. So this is the gentleman's video that we're going to cover tonight. We're going to show his video tonight right here. This gentleman.
He's changed a lot, hasn't he? I mean, he's never out and about doing his own thing either. It's all just watching other people's videos and talking about it. We don't stop, but yet he has stopped because he never goes out anymore, or he never films himself out anymore. It's full of shit.
Right here. I just don't want to say that username because I'm not God.
Exactly, Match Chronic, exactly. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Mage Chronic in it, by the way, but I just can't help it. Madge. So there we go. And it's going to stick now because I've always said it. He'll stop the moment he stops getting money from idiots. Absolutely. That's exactly when he'll stop. And then he'll think up a new grift.
I'm not God. I am a tiny little fish. I'm a tiny little fish swimming upstream, doing my absolute best to make sure that.
Motherfucker, you fucking said it, bro. You said it. Right, wait there. Let me try and sort shit out. Oh, dude. See, look, I didn't even know what that was. I didn't. Sound. Stop fucking recording. Stop being so fucking awkward, fool.
I don't want to say that username tonight. We're gonna show his video tonight right here. This gentleman right here. I just don't want to say that username because I'm not God. I'm not God. I am a tiny little fish. I'm a tiny little fish swimming upstream, doing my absolute best to make sure that we keep the tyranny at an absolute minimum. Everybody hit the like button, please. Hit the like button real fast. And then if you would, please type in the comment section, OTVO, Overturn Terry versus.
Ah, fuck me, man. I can't even decide what I'm doing. There we go. Fucking, he's got somebody and he's watching somebody's video and they've called themselves I Am God. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I don't believe in fucking God. So I gear shit really on the grand scale of things. But fucking hell. That's just so humble. So humble. Absolutely. Madge, Major. I don't know. I think, see, when I see Madge, instead of thinking Major initially, I just thought of Majesty. So it's just Magister. So Majesty Chronic. It's a good name. What's that? Car in and took their car back. What are we talking about? Chili should find enough small fish and some loads of bread. It could be fame. If Chili's a fish, he's one of those that swims in piss and lots. Oh God, yeah. What are they called? I can't remember what they're called. Shit, no, I haven't. But yeah, fucking hell, man. Gambon, dead. Can't believe it. Sorry, that just reminded me though for some reason. Gutted. Brilliant actor, and I loved his voice. He was great. So I ain't gonna argue about who was the best Dumbledore because I really don't gear toss. Mark Gambon was awesome. And he is dead today at 82 years old.
Ohio. Or you could even put hashtag JBTP, which stands for, as you know, Jackboot Thug Pig. Jackboot Thug Pig. And how many of the percentage of police, how many police are Jackboot Thug Pigs? What's your percentage? What's the percentage of coppers that are absolute jackboot thug pigs? Can you guys tell me that real quick? Just sound off in the comments for me. What percent?
10. And that's me being generous. I'm going to say 10% of not worldwide. Let's say UK and US coppers combined. I'm going to say 10%. At the very, very highest, 20%. That. And I bet it's a fact.
Of cops are absolute jackboot thug pigs. What are they? What's the percentage? 99.9, 100%. Nope. I mean, I'm just getting all these different numbers. I love you too. Thank you. 75% says Ed, who just put the super chat in. 200% says Victor. God bless Victor. 98%. Wanda says, hey, Jack. 99%. 80% says Leonard. Leonard says David. Is there any offer?
Yeah, 3% would be believable as well. Sorry, I couldn't fucking talk properly then. Kandiru, that's the one? Kandiru. Is that how you say it? Like a fish, he's likely to get batter. Can only hope, hey Gareth. How you doing, mate? By the way, thanks for being here. Kandiru. Was it? Yeah, Kandiru, maybe. Or Kandiru. No, I don't know.
Stands by. Aegis said 66.7%, 0.8%, 68%. Overturn Terry versus Ohio. That's. I'll tell you what. If we overturn Terry versus Ohio, and we get back, and when we do overturn Terry versus Ohio, and we get back to that Fourth Amendment standard where no warrant shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation by the victim. When we get to that place, then we're going to have a much better society. It's going to be.
You know, when I was in my 20s, I had no issues turning 30. No issues. I look forward to it. And I used to say, I won't even mind turning 40. I'll look forward to it until you're 39. And then you see it coming and fucking hell. And it really does. It just changes all sorts. It makes you realise you're too old to go clubbing now. I could still go clubbing, but I'd look like an idiot. You know what I mean? One of the last times I went out was a few years ago. It was with my daughter. We went to a rave. And people couldn't believe it. That I was a mum. I thought, oh, that's great. These days, fuck that, man. I embrace the grandma in me. I wear baggy jumpers and terrible hairstyles and don't wear makeup most of the time. So I'm getting old, but I'm kind of past the point of caring, man. Fuck it.
to be hands down better for all of us the moment we get back to a constitutional standard, to a Fourth Amendment standard that no warrant shall issue but upon probable cause supported by oath or affirmation. Until then, you want to use your Fifth Amendment right. You want to use that Fifth Amendment right, the right to remain silent. You don't want to have a back and forth with coppers. You want to immediately, every time you talk to cops, invoke that Fifth Amendment. And the reason why, and the Fifth Amendment card is done. I'm getting it printed right now. So Fifth Amendment card, what's this? Today Tuesday or Wednesday. I've kind of lost track of time here. I've been working just around the clock. No rest for the.
Because I'm sure people need a card to say I'm pleading the Fifth and I'm remaining silent. They don't need a card; they can just say it. No, I'm sticking to the Fifth Amendment. I'm not talking to you. And even though that is talking to them, you just say that and then you end it. That's it. It's simple.
It's Tuesday, so we should have that Fifth Amendment card coming out by the.
I ain't even American. Even I fucking know. I swear to God, man, I'd get on so much better on roads in America than Chile ever would, or Chile's followers ever would. And I can't even fucking drive.
Friday, maybe by Monday at the latest, because it takes a while to print them. You're damn straight, Hulk smash. So right there, you want to invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And remember, when you guys get a trifold from me, it comes with this nice fat broccoli raw rubber band. This is it goes on your visor. It goes on your visor. What's up, Playboy?
You're a fucking cunt. I swear to God, he does that shit on purpose. He waits until I've got a swig of whisker. Put 69 in the chat, yeah? If you think that basically anybody and everybody that's bought one of his trifolds where you get the thick rubber band with it, they've basically used them for their own erotic gratification. There we go. That was fucking good, that was, you know. I said that without my granddaughter having a clue what I was talking about. 69, 69, 69.
This goes on your visor. Your trifold goes on your visor. Your license, your registration, proof of insurance goes on your visor.
Hey.
You don't have to have your actual license in a laminate, but you do need your registration, proof of insurance in a laminate, so it's ready to go. Everything goes in your visor. Just up like this, it's got to go there. You guys have got to get this. Share with your friends. Explain to them how important it is that you absolutely have everything put together for yourself so that you don't end up going to a dungeon. I wish it wasn't this way. I wish that I didn't have a trifold business. I wish my business wasn't selling trifolds.
But yeah, you're going to sleep. So, you ain't going on the camera though, so just say hi.
Hi.
And what else to say? Come on, I've got you trained. Sort it.
Click that side button so then get some likes.
Yeah, man. There we go. And stop going to sleep, please. It's bedtime.
Fifth Amendment cards. I wish that wasn't true, but it is. If you engage with the cop, he's going to try to find a way to arrest you, impound your car, and steal your money. I heard it from another auditing channel earlier today. I heard it from John. Thank you. I appreciate it. Butch, the original. Yeah, another lawsuit. We're going to cover Beth's wrist video as well. Hopefully, we're going to cover it on this particular. Gloria, good to see you, Gloria. It's always nice to see you. So, a couple of things here first. Got some house cleaning to do. I'm gonna show you guys a couple of things that maybe you didn't.
I bet it does. I need a tray, and I do. I've been fucking struggling. I've been having to fucking use like bits of paper and shit. I reckon the trifold would be awesome. I bet it'd make because I thingy all mine up and everything with tobacco and shit, and then put it in the fucking. It don't even matter, yeah. But anyway, I do what I do. She's basically smoking a mix sometimes and stuff. And so yeah, I bet you his trifold would make wicked scoops. There you go. Mad said hi. Sally said hi. Delete Lol said hi. So shout hi.
Hi.
Good girl. There we go.
know before, and that now today you will know. So here is the Cocoa Police Department. And we did call them and ask them if they could, they still have it the same way.
Fuck no, Sally. You can't make that much, really. I mean, it's not like... I honestly don't think he makes that much, but he pretends that he makes money from the merch because he wants to pretend that all the donations to his channel go into the cause. And they don't. Of course they don't. We know that that's not the case. All the super chats he keeps, all the... anything he keeps. I mean, he keeps half of the fundraisers. Excuse me. So, yeah.
Man, they still have it like this. This is really frustrating. Maybe we should open it up to the floor and maybe more people should hit the Cocoa Police Department Facebook page. So I can't see her on my mic. I'm really sorry. But I want to show you guys this. So here's what's happened so far. We have the Cocoa Police Department Facebook page. So right here, this is the Cocoa Police Department.
Is the stream working? Because it's not changed on this other phone at all.
In Florida. And as you guys know, if you put Florida man and then whatever you want to search in Google, you're going to get all kinds of things. All kinds of things. Terry, what's going on, my friend? Good to see you. So this is the Cocoa. And I called them and I asked them why.
No, see, look, it's not doing anything. I don't understand why. Oh, for goodness sake. Give me a second. I mean, I don't think it's playing up because I'd assume that one of you would have said so. It's not fucking working. No, see, look, it's still on the same. That's really weird. No, not seeing the video. That's weird, isn't it? Right, give me a second. Sorry, by the way, I had no idea. And it is not sorting itself out at all. That is not a good sign. That's fucking typical, that is. Oh, dear. Oh, fuck off now. Oh, I don't know. Let me go there, see what happens. It's fucking Streamlabs that I'm using, though. That's the problem. Give me a second. If this crashes and goes away, I'll be back. I'll make a new one, yeah? So just keep an eye out.